Hello, and welcome back to Inside Quotes, the show where my brother and I rewatch, review, and relive the staples of our childhood. This is episode 130, and I'm your host, Jeremy, and with me today is my older brother, Jonathan. Jonathan, welcome back to the show.
Quack, quack, everybody. It's great to be back on the show. Jeremy, thanks for welcoming me. I always stumble over saying welcoming me.
Welcoming me.
I need to welcome our
You're
guest,
welcomed.
Kaleb Keenan, to the podcast.
That's me.
I lost y'all. Hold up.
Oh, no.
No,
For
just I clicked on a tab.
Oh, no. No, this is a bit. I'm waiting for you to,
No, it's not.
to reveal something. Kaleb, you've been on the show several times at this point, so you know how we do it.
Sure.
Making no promises, stumbling over the intros.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. So, okay, is this your fifth time or fourth time?
I think
it was
fourth.
number
Fourth. Okay.
Cool Runnings, Angels in the Outfield. What about Bob?
Okay.
4.
Okay.
And now.
So next time will be the Five Timers Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Five
okay.
Timers
time.
Club.
We were talking right before the podcast, just kind of asking what kind of notes you had and that sort of thing. And you told me that you had you remember this was like one of the first movies you watched as a kid. But
Mhm.
I think when you told me that, I misremembered that as like this being one of the movies you watched like a ton as a kid. So
Well,
I did the same thing with my wife on that Popeye episode where I realized that it wasn't her favorite movie of all time. Yeah.
The reason I didn't watch it all the time as a kid is because we just had a couple of VHS tapes, and Hercules wasn't one of them. So
Hey,
that's
in
why
the words-
I didn't watch so many of the times. But
In the words of your brother-in-law, Connor Patterson, you watched it because you got it.
yep, that's exactly true.
Every day.
And I didn't have it, so didn't watch it a ton, but did see it in
Watched 'cause you got
theaters.
it.
Okay.
John,
Yeah, because I
so-
remember you've said like we didn't watch that many movies. So I was like, why was Hercules one that you watched so many times?
Yeah.
But I misremembered. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's good. I did. I mean, I even was inaccurate the first time I told you because in the first time I was on the podcast, I said I thought that was the first movie I saw in theaters, but then I remembered later on it actually was not because I remembered Babe in Romania. I saw that one there, but Babe the Pig,
Was it was in Romanian?
Yeah, in Romanian also.
Okay.
Now I don't really remember that very well, but I remember it very vaguely.
Was it in English?
I think it.
You probably wouldn't know that.
I don't know if it was dubbed in Romanian or if it was just subtitled in Romanian. I don't know. That would have been
interesting.
Asta
in
va
the mid
face
to early
pork.
90s.
Asta se vase pork?
Yeah, that means that'll do, pig, in Romanian. Shout out to our Romanian listeners. Hang on. I can do one more variation. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Asta va face magar, which is that'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I was like, why you got a Shrek quote in here?
It's Foch.
I've never heard anyone speak Romanian before, so that was just me.
I've heard
Google
a few people
Translate.
speak Romanian,
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
but I don't remember a whole bunch of it. But Ce faci is what they say to each other. It's I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like, how's it going? Or hey, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
Ce faci.
Jeremy reached out to me, I guess it was a couple weeks ago, and was like, hey, I'm watching Hercules with Abby right now if you want to cover that on the podcast.
Yeah.
And the timing of that was really weird because I had just been listening in a playlist, some Hercules songs had come up, and I had just been talking about that recently. And so I was like, oh, this is interesting timing. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's cover that.
Yeah.
But I remembered, it's I feel like Kaleb wanted to be on Hercules, so I'll offer it to him if he wants to, so you accepted the offer, and here we are.
Anything to get to the
Absolutely.
Five Timers Club.
I know. I need to get there. And I need to get there soon because the longer that I wait, the more Halloweens that happen, which means
That's true.
I'm falling more and more behind.
That's very true.
Right.
Got to catch up.
Yeah.
Mr. Bridgman.
Well, if it hasn't been clear, we're talking about Hercules from 1997 today.
Honey, you mean Honcules? I was waiting to say that.
You know, she was giving
like
the same.
Poppadoms are bread from Off Menu Podcast.
Well, Caleb, so 97, that would have been. I would have been like 5, kindergarten age.
5.
What year did you go to?
Similar things,
did you
probably.
start? What year did you start FCA?
I started FCA in first grade.
First grade, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like you weren't, because I started at pre-K and like went all the way through, but I was like, I feel like Caleb started a couple years later.
I did.
So we didn't get to see like Hercules and then like talk about it on the playground that year.
No, I don't think so.
I did not see this movie in theaters, and the memory I have of this movie, it does take me back to FCA. Okay. I don't know, Caleb, I don't know if you ever experienced the aftercare system at FCA.
Not very many times.
Your parents probably loved you and picked you up right after school. You know, like.
Our mom ran it. What are you
But your mom was there too, yeah.
Yeah, she made us
either
stay
that or
and
go
shelf
shelf books in the library.
Yeah.
But I remember like one of those days where like it was raining. And so typically aftercare, like you just played on the playground until like 5 or 6 o'clock until your parents picked you up. But if it was like a rainy day, that was like, okay, everyone has to come inside, and like they would like bust out like the board games and like the coloring paper, and we'd go in the cafeteria.
Goodness. What a feeling.
And like they put a movie on, they'd like pull in the movie cart, grab something from the library or something, and throw on a movie.
Sesame Street one?
Yeah, the Sesame Street one, yeah.
About whatever.
Don't eat the pictures.
Museum or something? Oh, yeah. Don't eat the pictures. I remember that.
But I remember like one of those times we watched Hercules like after. So I have this, like I kind of just remember like it was on in the background and I was going from like table to table. Like, oh, I'll play this and I'll kind of half watch it while I'm drawing or something like that. Or I go in over here and we're like playing with Hot Wheels or something over here on the ground. I don't know. But it takes me back to that time. I don't know. Aftercare, the lights dimmed in the cafeteria, but like everyone's just spread out on cafeteria tables, like playing games and stuff.
Cafeteria still smells like bologna from the lunch prior.
Or spilled Papa John's garlic sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's what those garbage can containers smelled like all the time. It's just like those garlic sauce containers. Anyway.
Papa John's was a two-day a week thing, wasn't it? Or was that just Chick-fil-A?
Dude. We had the worst.
Of course.
We had the worst hot lunch diet.
It was Papa John's and Checkers and Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And one of those was 2 days a week, I think. Yeah. It was
Monday, Friday was Papa John's. Thursday was Chick-fil-A. Wednesday was Checkers. Tuesday was Taco Bell.
Yep.
And we all got sodas with them. Every day. A Sprite every single day.
I remember my mom was always like, all right, you get, they sent that paper home at the beginning of the month or at the end of the last month for the next month. It was like, put down what you want each day. Yeah. And my mom was like, you can get 1, maybe 2 of these in the month. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to pick my options carefully.
See, I liked it. I think it was 5th grade. You got to be like a server or something. You got to like distribute the lunches. And if you were a server, you got free lunch for the year or like for the month or whatever you were assigned. So that was kind of cool. I mean, we did it regardless. I feel like
I think y'all got it anyways, didn't you?
We did. Yeah.
This movie came out in June 13th, 1997. So this is the last movie that I could have seen while Mom was pregnant with me. So she could have gone to the theaters, but I don't know. But before my birth, this was the Disney movie that was going out a week before my birthday. So Missed it by that much.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Yeah.
But do you remember the first time you did see it? Once you were like conscious of memories
It
and
was
stuff.
honestly probably at FCA. I don't know about aftercare, but I feel like maybe we watched a lot of Disney movies in music class. So, yeah, lots of that. I had gospel choir practice in 3rd grade, so we watched a lot of that.
You guys were doing the gospel truth.
Yep.
And Caleb, you said you saw this in theaters, you think?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, 97% sure.
1997% sure.
Yes. But I think it was in, I don't think it was in Florida. I think it was in Colorado. And I think my grandparents took me.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure about that.
So what was that whole bit about Romania?
No, that was Babe. That was where I saw Babe, not and that was before 1997 when we were in Romania. So
hey, you're about to line yourself up for the next movie you're going to be on.
We're going to watch the Romanian version only.
Be careful.
Hey, I mean,
Patreon exclusive. The only thing I remember that really stood out to me was really thinking that Hades was the funniest guy ever. I really liked Hades, and saying that out loud made me think like I was a demented kid or something, but he was so funny and casual. I also didn't really put it together that he was the Satan figure of the underworld. So, lots of stuff goes over your head, but
I mean, it's
not fire, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, this movie was so dark, actually. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. There's 2 things I think of when I think of this movie. One is like the muses, like singing the songs and stuff like that. That's the first thing I think, maybe just because they opened the movie, but then I also think of like Hades and the underworld, like definitely like creeped me out as a kid. Like that stuff was like, this is like, I knew the difference between like, these are like myths and characters and things like that.
Yeah.
But I literally just kind of at the same time did think that was like the devil. Like,
yeah.
But, and I also remember
it is like underworld and like,
yeah,
the god is in the clouds, he's got a beard. Or does he? I don't know.
He does in the movie.
But
having said that, Hades makes the movie. Yeah. I agree.
He does make the movie. It's fair.
I mean, he's definitely like one of the best like Disney villains, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
And good character design too. I mean, blue flames of the head, and he's balding.
I mean, one of my favorite parts of the movie was just every single time that he would get angry and the flames would turn reddish yellow like a regular fire. I mean, I don't know why that got me so much, but
isn't that funny because in science, blue flames is hotter than regular yellow flames.
But kids don't know that.
They don't know that.
So they think, bigger, redder flames are probably hotter.
Right.
I don't know if that's why they did that or not, but
well, no.
Whoa, is my hair out?
Because like if it's getting bigger, then there's more fire to be in the atmosphere of it, and so it's like the air's cooling it down enough to be a yellow fire.
Yeah.
So there's more like area to warm up, just like the molecules and such.
Our listeners didn't know they were getting a science lesson today.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you see the MythBusters episode where they like disproved that though? Jeremy, no, I'm just kidding.
That's not real.
When I was watching this movie, just kind of like big picture stuff, I felt like there's so many connections to like other movies. Like there's a lot of Easter eggs, and we can talk about that kind of stuff. But just like also like I felt like connections to other stories outside of like the mythological stuff too. Like even that I knew there was references to like Greek myths as well, and I picked up on some of those. But I was just thinking like of like it was similar to like the Superman story where like he gets sent to Earth and he's like gets like adopted by these like like farmer couple, which even that is like a Moses story or like a Christ story that they use for Superman. But then even that it's kind of like a superhero origin movie in a way. It's almost like Rocky, where he's training him to be like this new fighter, and he's like going through these like training montages and all this stuff. And then on top of that, I'm just getting a lot of biblical references because like Hercules and Meg is like Samson and Delilah. I mean, I just feel like Meg specifically is just like Delilah.
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
Well, that's true. And I mean, I watched a bunch of reviews on YouTube of people reviewing this movie, and the two things that everybody said it seemed like was this is Superman story, and also that Phil was like Mickey from Rocky. Is that that the old guy?
I think so.
He was just the same character basically as him. That which it seems like it to me too. Kind of when I was watching these Hercules videos on YouTube, I got sidetracked into just general ranking of Disney movies and like specifically Disney Renaissance movies.
Okay.
And I mean, some people are just ridiculous because I remember some people saying that they thought it was weird that Phil Collins was randomly singing in the back of Tarzan. And I thought, would it be less weird if the animals were singing? What? Like, what's going on here? Like, that's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he elevated it a star in the review.
Yeah.
Gosh, that makes me
But they were also saying that Tarzan was on the bottom end of the Renaissance films.
Wow.
And those same people were saying that Hercules was at the bottom end of it.
You gotta refresh your algorithm, man.
Well, I tried to get
some bad Disney takes.
I was trying to get the
influencing you.
I don't want to be in the echo chamber. Just trying to be get some diverse
all points of view,
opinions.
Right.
But I did seem to keep more of them were saying that Hercules was not good than we're saying it was good, which I thought that was wrong. Of course.
Yeah. It's okay to get other points of view, but I would unsubscribe from them for sure.
I would probably block and report them as well.
Oh no, I'm the person that everybody talks to at the beginning or end of their videos when they say 97% of you aren't subscribed to my channel. You should subscribe. That's me. except for inside quotes, of course. I'm subscribed to inside quotes.
Oh yes. And so should you, listeners. You know, if you're part of the 97%, not subscribe to us on YouTube, check us out.
And if you're listening on Spotify, go to YouTube and subscribe there too. But just keep listening to Spotify if you want to. Yeah.
Just listen 2-3 times on Spotify and YouTube and Apple Music.
We didn't say that.
There you go.
We don't want you to do that. That's too creepy.
Just kidding.
Whatever you do in your own time, Caleb. Okay, well, should we talk cast?
We could talk cast.
Let's talk cast because this is a good cast. Well, first of all, my favorite, we'll go with Hades, is James Woods, which he's famous. Like, obviously he's a comedian, but he's like mostly famous for the villain role in another cartoon movie that's one of my favorites called Recess School's Out.
Oh yeah.
Pretty niche, if you
Oh,
ask me.
man.
It's one of the
Yes.
few Disney movies that have made me cry.
Mhm.
We'll say that unexpectedly.
As an adult.
So as an adult, well, I don't think Disney movies made me cry as a kid.
Yeah.
Unless it was in fear.
I've become more weak and sentimental in my old age watching Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it at that, I guess. But
no, let it out. Just,
definitely.
If you need to cry, this is a safe space.
I definitely see the heartfelt meanings more than, well, actually, I see them now. I didn't see them before when I was a kid, but it's like, I get it. I understand what you're going for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the type of thing that somewhat justifies a Disney adult, but not really all the way through.
Yeah.
That's where I can get with that line of thinking just a little bit. But
mm-hmm.
I feel like as a kid, as me and Jeremy have been doing this podcast, I feel like we've kind of noticed we don't rank Disney movies as high as other people. I feel like maybe I won't speak for Jeremy, but I feel like we watched a lot of other things, and for me as a kid, I felt like the perception at the time was a lot of Disney movies were for girls.
the princess ones definitely were.
And so I've
Aladdin
seen
came.
them, but I haven't rewatched a ton of these movies actually, and I've been wanting to. So I was actually kind of excited to rewatch Hercules because I've been I don't know, just really enjoying 2D animated movies and just wanting to go back specifically to these Renaissance films that I haven't seen, because I really haven't seen this in a very long time. But yeah, I was excited to rewatch Hercules.
If you think it,
Sure.
Think about it.
I have a little bit of a unique perspective in that area. I have 3 daughters, and I do see a lot of princess movies.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's your favorite?
I see the ones that were from when I was a kid, and obviously the new ones more of. But yeah, I don't think I've ever saw All of Little Mermaid, or Pocahontas, probably even. Well, I did see All of Beauty and the Beast for sure, but
yeah,
a lot of those ones I didn't. I mean, I knew about them and I saw parts of them, but I didn't really know that much about them when I was a kid, because obviously you don't want to watch girl stuff. That's embarrassing. So now I watch tons of girl stuff, but hopefully it's not embarrassing.
Live your truth, Caleb. Live your truth.
It's a whole new world out there.
I have a reason to watch it now.
Yeah. Well, was there more of the cast you wanted to talk about, Jeremy?
Oh, I really just mostly noted, listened for them. I didn't even look them up.
Oh, okay.
But I will do that now, because what I noticed was Jim Cummings. His voice was there. He played somebody. But isn't that Tigger?
Yeah, the character voice he was doing sounded almost exactly like him.
Almost exactly like Tigger.
Maybe an older version, but
yeah. And then I noticed Wayne Knight, right?
Yeah.
Was that him? Yeah.
He was the merchant guy where the pillars all collapsed on his shop.
Right. And then the guy
Bobcat
who played
Goldthwait.
Who?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat Goldthwait. Who in the world is that?
He's just he's got a crazy voice. He's Pain.
Yeah, he plays Pain. He plays Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pain. I don't know. I don't remember if it was Pain or Panning, but there was. I don't think I have really anything negative to say about this movie, but the one thing that was a tiny, just minusculely
that just totally
annoying
ruins the movie for you.
was, I don't know, one of their voices. I just thought it sounded a little bit exaggerated and fake. And
it's probably Bobcat Goldthwait.
I mean, if that with that kind of name, probably, yeah.
But that's the thing. That's how he talks. I don't know if it's a voice he's putting on, but like everything you'll ever see him in, like that's the voice. Like that's the comedy he does. He's like a comedian, and he's been in a lot of stuff. I feel like he was in a lot of 80s movies, but I feel like that's like his natural voice almost.
Well, he did. The Pain guy, I recognize him. And now that I'm looking at his, he's a big voice actor. Now that
Matt Frewer?
IMDb. Yeah. Wasn't he in, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the neighbor's dad.
And then also the random niche side character in Eureka, that sci-fi TV show we watched. But yeah, so going back to Bobcat.
I apologize, Bobcat, if that's your real voice.
Bobcat Goldthwait. He gave me my first vocab word from this movie, and probably the only vocab word. But one of my favorite lines of all time in this quote, the quote from this movie is, "Coming, your lugubriousness." Lugubriousness.
And
I don't even know
what
lugubriousness means, but I'm about to.
Lugubriousness.
Oh, we're looking it up live.
Yeah, live. We don't have a producer to do this, so
lugubriousness
refers to. Oh, sorry. Lugubriousness refers to a state of being mournful, gloomy, or dismal, often in an exaggerated or affected way. Was that pretty good?
Yeah,
probably
mediocre.
Just like would I get hired as a voice actor someday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was spot on because I felt just slightly annoyed. So
good. That's what I'm here for.
They'll hire you for the straight to DVD sequel.
I'll take it.
Okay, one thing I do remember though is they did have like an animated TV show, and I feel like I remember these like really obscure. It wasn't that obscure. It's like a Disney show, but like the animated series, and it is on Disney Plus. I didn't think it was, but I pulled it up and it was all there. I did notice. I noticed that James Wood like still did the voice though. Like he's pretty protective of maybe not protective, but just he enjoys playing that character so much that like he was like willing to do it for like the show. Which usually they do the show and then it's like, okay, we'll get the lesser, the lower paycheck voice actors,
like Tom Hanks's brother.
Yeah.
He has a brother.
Yeah, he does all the Woody voices.
Oh, is that his name, Tim? Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just making that up.
No, like all the video games and stuff. But yeah,
that's cool. After very close to that lugubriousness line was another line that I didn't notice whenever I was young that I thought was funny because he was right after that. He was Hades was upset because they didn't let him know when the Fates is it the Fates? Is that what the old ladies were called?
The ones that are sharing the eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
what a classic! What a good
great
animation.
They were supposed to let him know, and they didn't let him know, and he was upset. They didn't let him know. He went on fire for a second, and then he was like, "Memo to me, maybe after my meeting." It's like,
remember to me.
Never heard that, but that's some alliteration right there. I liked it.
But they're talking about how they're like, we know the past, the present, the future. It's like, I know, I get the concept. Also, at some point, they're talking about the future, and she's like, indoor plumbing. It's going to be big.
Oh, that was one of the biggest lines that I remembered, because I remember not knowing what she was talking about, first of all. And
indoor
also,
plumbing?
I think that was it was a main line in the trailer, I think. Or maybe not trailer. I don't know. You know when you had a VHS and it would say coming soon to theaters, and then it would do the trailer, basically, like the previews, like kind of like you're at a movie. Yeah, whenever I remember that, because I think it was probably on my Aladdin. I don't know which one came. Yeah, because Aladdin was before Hercules, right?
Yeah.
So I think on my Aladdin VHS there was a trailer / preview of Hercules, and that was one of the lines in there, and that was what stuck in my brain, because I watched Aladdin all the time, and so I saw that preview all the time, and that's just what I think of when I think of this movie. That's the first line I think of, is indoor plumbing. It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
See, there was another one for me, because we had a movie like that I remember. We didn't have Hercules, but we had a movie that had the trailer for it before it on the tape. It was probably Toy Story, but
oh yeah,
I don't know which one it was. But anyway, I remember like at the very end, it had the line like 2 thumbs way up, just like to use that as like the closer of like the trailer.
That's weird, because Toy Story came out in 1995, and then the second one was 98.
Yeah, I just don't know which tape it was. It was one that I watched a lot.
Maybe you bought the VHS tape of Toy Story in 1997.
Well, back then, Pixar was different, like totally separate from Disney, wasn't it?
Well, they were two different companies, but like Pixar would make the film, and then Disney would like distribute it for them. So they still had like a relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, there's some of these movies you watch growing up, and it's like you'll have just the commercials before just ingrained in your head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Goofy
100%.
movie tape, iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I guess we could talk about more quotes, just because we're talking quotes at this point. This movie is so funny, and it's got so many quotes that I forgot that were in it, that we could totally put in our quotes wallet, like to use in our everyday life. There's a lot of potential here. There's coming your lugubriousness. There is somebody call IXII.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a background. Yeah, I love that one.
That one got me pretty good.
I didn't know. That's one I didn't remember.
Didn't catch. It was kind of like in the background.
That's one that like I feel subtitles really helped like sell that joke.
Yeah,
it was like when you see it, you're like, oh, okay.
Somebody call IXII.
That was good, but all those videos I watched that tried their best to mess with my brain about this movie. One of the guys was like, he would be playing just clips from the movie, and then he would pause and say something about how that was inaccurate. And when he played that, he paused and he was like, "Those are Roman numerals, not Greek." And I was like, "Oh, I guess that's true."
But they're close enough.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
They border.
And this is what I came to. If I decided, if I ever met one of these people in real life, and this came up, the subject of Hercules,
the YouTubers, right?
Yeah, the YouTubers.
Okay.
Sorry, yes.
I don't know if you meant Pain or Panic.
Yeah, I thought you meant like a Greek god or something.
I would say to them, the reason that you're wrong is because you're thinking about this too much. Like, just quit thinking about all this stuff. Just watch the
You
movie.
hear that, YouTubers? Stop thinking too much.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't need that much content.
Yeah,
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No. That's why you don't like this movie, just because you're thinking about it too much.
Yeah, there are a lot of haters, YouTube reviewers that are also haters, and
I know.
There's just no space for that unless it's justified.
There's no space for that unless I think that there is space for that.
Unless it's justified. Yeah, of course.
Unless they agree with my opinion.
Just be one of those critics on the internet that talks about movies that I wasn't a part of, that I shouldn't overthink.
Yeah. They called Thebes the Big Olive, which I thought was cool.
Olive. I love that.
Yeah, because I mean,
Big Olive.
They made it out to be a really busy, like, New York City and everything.
But were they Greek olives or Italian olives?
Listen, that's probably what those YouTubers were thinking about too much. Yeah.
Blue cheese.
That's just that kind of thing. There were so many things like that where it was just a little thing that you would not ever notice unless you were listening closely or had the subtitles on. Definitely not see when you're a kid because you don't listen that closely to that kind of stuff. You're just watching the cool fights and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, tons of stuff like that.
The dialogue was really good.
Comedians to work on it. They're gonna throw in some stuff,
I do feel like the dialogue was really good. There was a lot of stuff that you wouldn't catch as a kid, of just like references to things and like Easter eggs too. Like even like, did you guys see? It was very obvious, but like the Scar cameo.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They just like pull up like the lion's face and.
Yeah. Which, by the way, just quickly on that note, I did some research on the actual myth of Hercules, and apparently that was he kind of wore that thing all the time in the real story. Like that was something he always had on because he killed that lion.
That's what they did.
And that was not in the movie that he didn't have that on. Is it for that one time? Sorry, go ahead.
It was in the 2014 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Hercules film. That's for sure. But it wasn't Scar.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
No, but I watched the trailer for it. It looked really lame. I remember sitting in a hotel room in 2014, seeing a trailer for that and being like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the coolest guy ever. This is going to be such a good movie. And then I got tired of him right after that. But yeah, okay, so another one that has a lot of potential would be not bad, kid. Not exactly what I had in mind, kid, but not bad. Just with an inflection.
That's when he used his head.
If it's good.
if it's good. Hey man, you want to buy a sundial?
Was it this that they made some kind of reference to like sundial wise, like instead of clockwise?
Yeah. Oh no, that was the TV show. If you watched,
was it the TV show?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
right? Maybe
I don't know. I did watch like part of the first episode.
Yeah, because
so if you did the same,
he was stirring because he got to do. He was like the hero, but the Euro stand, and he was like, you got to stir counter sundial, sundial. And then I clicked off just because it wasn't a good show. But I love the Disney shows like post classic movie. Like it's just got such a refreshing like vibe, sound, aura to it. Just they're all the same. Like the Lilo and Stitch, the Tarzan and Jane, I guess this one a little bit. It's just not my favorite one, but they're just like so low stakes, but it's just all your favorite people. It's the best. Anyways.
There was, you said it before, but there was I guess it was during the training montage, there was the Karate Kid thing where there's, standing on the little stumps and going like
Yeah.
I didn't notice that when I was a kid either. But it seemed that one was very obvious. I think.
Yeah.
I could have possibly noticed that if I was a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, there's a future Easter egg if you think about it, because
to the movie,
unless Emperor's New Groove had a Hercules Easter egg, because the potion at the beginning was the same as the llama potion, which is also the same as Stitch's blood.
The pink looking potion.
Dude, we've got a theory.
Ooh.
This potion is just aliens' blood. Guys, I didn't see your minds blow just now.
Wow. I never thought of that before.
What you should have said, Jeremy, is
Stitch
is this an audience or a
intertwined with
mosaic?
every movie and not just marketing. The Disney
Stitch is the
theory.
key to all of this.
He is. We're gonna come up with that coming soon. Don't post this yet until we flesh it out. Yeah. I got a fur wedgie.
Mm-mm.
I don't, but that's a quote. Some people can use that. Not me.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, sweet cheeks, I'm real too.
Oh, side note, every time I think of this movie, I think of, I guess, the animation style, and just how like Hercules just has like swirly nips.
Bro, the swirls are crazy. It's a different, like, there's a couple movies where the animators used swirls for like the fingernails and the nips, and like the evil eyes. But then in other movies like Emperor's New Groove or Treasure Planet, I believe, and a different, like Prince of Egypt, but that's DreamWorks, they had triangular fingernails. There's a big era of that. And I wonder if that's just like
I need
the
a
same
side by side to
animator
compare
just
it.
doing that. Like, are they doing squiggle nips or triangular nips? We really dive in on
It's very specific.
Stuff.
I mean, there was, even outside of just the people, there were lots of swirly stuff in everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the mountains kind of look like that. Like trees were kind of like that. I felt like the elbows of them were kind of oddly shaped.
All the joints
rounder than
and
I
stuff.
expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the knees and yeah.
I thought I have an animation nitpick with like how choppy it looked. Like I felt like a lot of the scenes were rushed, especially the like the landscape features and like when they have the camera moving. Those, I mean, I guess that was kind of like a new thing at that time. But like making
some
it
of the
look
shots
like the
were
camera was moving, panning what it's still animation to make it look 3D-ish. Which it looked good with the Hydra scene.
Oh, the CG.
That looks cool. The CG, yeah.
And that took me out of it. Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I mean, that whole scene just took me out of it. But
yeah,
like I feel like the whole plot of this movie isn't the point of why people like it necessarily. I don't like. He's just beating up all the mythical creatures and stuff, and trying to find out what it takes to be a real hero.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not the strongest of all the. I wouldn't put it at the top of my Disney Renaissance list if I was a YouTuber, but
you sound like one of those YouTubers.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Too bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
Not going to subscribe to me anyway, so why am I trying to win him over?
You can obviously tell that the Hydra does look different than the rest of everything. But I don't know. I guess I think I'm was kind of used to that, I guess, because that's what it looked like when I was a kid, and so I guess it looked. But yeah, I mean, definitely, it wasn't.
It wasn't seamless.
Yeah.
Like they did it well in Brother Bear, but they didn't do it as well. Sorry, I just had to get the Brother Bear.
Of course, yeah.
In.
Oh, did Phil Collins do the score for that too?
Oh, yes, he did actually, and it's also my favorite Disney movie of all time. So, whatever.
Oh, you definitely should not watch some of the videos I watched then.
I know. People hate on it. Sorry, it's better than Lion King. They can't live with themselves.
Wow. Hey, I mean, again, I keep on going back to this, but that was when I was watching those videos about the ranking of the Renaissance movies. I mean, it was pretty standard for people to say that the Lion King was the best one. Do y'all think that?
I don't think that.
Me and Jeremy would differ on this.
I understand.
I also would not say it's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never sat down and ranked them. It would probably be up there, though. It'd be one or two.
Bro, without Timon and Pumbaa, they wouldn't have a movie. They both made the movie and also ruined the story.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, but y'all should really get into these ranking videos. I mean, that's my kind of content right there. I love that stuff.
A lot of people eat that up, and we have some weird hot takes.
Yeah, I love arguing about why I'm right about my ranking of things.
I think we should just rage bait our audience.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't understand. Home on the Range is the best thing Disney has ever produced.
Oh, I mean, that's the stuff right there. That is.
Don't even write in the comments that I'm wrong.
You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
No, okay, for real though. Like, I can't be near the Star Wars community because Attack of the Clones is my favorite Star Wars movie of all time, and that's like clearly the worst one. So people are gonna hate me for that. So we might have something going for us. Hey. How many views did these videos you were watching have?
Oh, I mean, they had tons of views.
Probably more comments than likes, that's for sure.
Probably. But
yeah, we might have to get into that.
Yeah. I mean,
good old tier list at least.
I would probably say Tarzan.
Yeah. That's a good
one. I would probably say Tarzan is the best one.
I feel like my top three would be Aladdin, Lion King, Tarzan, probably of the Renaissance. But I don't know which one I would pick.
That's why tier lists are great, because you don't have to make them.
Yeah, exactly. Order. Tier list. Yeah.
So if we were to do a tier list, I would probably do S, P, A, B, C, D, F, because P would be the Phil Collins ones.
Okay, I was like, what is the P for?
Yeah,
that's its own tier,
because they're above A, but like obviously people can't say that they're the best, but they are the best.
Well, that's a whole other video, though. Ranking we'll get the scores,
into
this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting this off topic.
We can rank the scores.
Yeah.
We have endless content, bro. We got this.
It's true.
All right.
Do you guys want to talk about the songs?
Yeah, let's talk songs.
I feel like music. Yeah, it's just one of the first things I always think about with this movie.
0 to hero.
I've heard that they're doing a musical, which makes sense for this.
Oh, like a Broadway musical?
Like a Broadway one, yeah. They're also, I've heard about a live action remake in the works too.
Can we get into that before? This is like the one that people have been saying for years of who they want in for this movie. Like, I hate the internet when it comes to this stuff, because they're like, what if we had all these people, but like we can't replace Danny DeVito, so we'll just have him again. Or like, we can't replace Draco Malfoy, so we should have him as the dad. It's really exhausting, but I do have a list. If you guys would like me to share.
Your casting choices?
Yeah, I mean, we can also work on this together if you like. If you guys have any ideas.
I did not prepare a list, but we can go through it.
Okay, well, Hercules, number 1. The elephant in the room is like, we need Tom Holland to be Hercules because Tom Holland looks like a 15-year-old still. But that's just not, I'm not about that. And then when you have Tom Holland, when you give a mouse a cookie, when you get Tom Holland, you got to have Zendaya. And I'm just not about that right now. I'm just not. So Tom Holland's trying to grow up. He's in Christopher Nolan movie. He's moving on, hopefully.
The Odyssey.
Who's Tom Holland
Greek
again?
myth, right?
He's Spider-Man.
The most recent Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know I don't know actors' names.
Okay. So you might not be very much help with our
Probably
list.
not.
So
I was gonna say, wouldn't we do The Rock for Hercules because he was in the other Hercules?
No, but he could be Zeus.
Perfect.
I wouldn't want that.
I don't want him anywhere near this thing.
I don't want that.
Get him out of here. Get out. Chris Pratt though, he's welcome.
Go ruin another sequel.
No, I couldn't tell if it was a joke or if it was real, but I saw a trailer for Hades, like a movie, and it looked like it was AI made it, but it had
yeah, I'm sure it was.
Who is the?
That would be crazy for Disney to put out a movie called Hades.
Yeah. It's a really famous guy. He's got a beard. I know him. What I'm thinking of him in is Tron. He's the dad,
Jeff
I think.
Bridges.
And he's
Jeff Bridges.
He's got a.
You know Jeff Bridges?
Yeah.
I'll bring him on for Tron now.
Okay. I'll be asleep.
Yeah, but that's who I was thinking of, voice wise for Zeus.
Okay.
Beard wise.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bridges could be good. Okay. I don't have anything for him anyway, so we'll go with that. Okay. So, you know how everyone's comparing this Hercules story inspired Superman, which all of it's from Bible, Moses, Christ, and all of that. Okay. Recent events have shown that David Cornsweet, the new Superman, is also a musical theater guy.
Oh.
He's been in stuff before. And he's about to hit his stride, I believe. I mean, he is Superman, so I think he's peaking, but we haven't really seen him in stuff yet, so I feel like this is now a good time to snag him for this.
Superman and Hercules, huh?
Superman and Hercules. Yeah, I think we could do it.
Okay.
So we're talking Philoctetes. Philoctetes. I don't want Danny DeVito. I've been saying that. But I have two options going with the current superhero movies, I guess. The Eben Moss-Backrack from The Bear / he's the Thing in the new one. He would be good, but I just now had a better idea. He's very good at coaching people and inspiring people by telling people to just do it, and that would be Shia LaBeouf as the goat guy. I think that would work.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Do it. Shia taking over Danny DeVito.
It's like, who do you think taught Jason?
I think he can do anything, probably.
He could. He's a great actor.
He's just great. He's good. He's awesome.
So for Zeus, we're doing Jeff Bridges. That's fine. He'll do really good with Shia, I think, in the same movie. Hades, it's got to be another comedian, I think, because I think people have also said Mads Mikkelsen would be a great actor.
I got the perfect idea.
He just perfect idea. Be. All right, Jonathan, you got it.
Okay, Hades. It's all in the name here. Listen to this. Dax Flame.
Oh man.
Do you know how to kill a god? Or
did I make you laugh today?
Why don't you move your fat butt and go
course.
get one?
What a classic. You know he's famous again, right?
No, I didn't know that.
He's back. He's on TikTok. He's like popped off again. He's just an awkward interviewer in Target now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's so funny. He like invited a pizza guy over to his house. He's like, "Oh, would you like to share a slice
of pizza
with me?
A
pizza with me?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
He invited the pizza guy in.
Yeah, it's just his character is evolved into an awkward person that's thriving in public with too much confidence.
He probably told him, close the door so they don't hear your screams. And then the pizza guy said, what? And then he said, oh, I said, close the door so you don't feel the breeze.
The breeze. Breeze.
Sorry, just references to obscure Dax Flame videos.
I know.
People don't.
That's something I never would have known about if it wasn't for Johnny. I mean, I knew nothing about that. I never knew anything else about it after we watched those videos.
Jonathan, I think you should be proud of your discovery of YouTube talent back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a huge flex to know Dax Flame prior to his TikTok and YouTube fame.
Sure.
Okay.
Good one.
For pain, I have two options. Actually, kind of three options. Okay. For pain, in Panic, you have to have a duo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people have always... I think the popular one is Nick Kroll and John Mulaney because they are a comedy duo.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of used and done. So I don't think I'm into that. But another duo that would be good, that would have a good similar voice to Pain, would be John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell.
I like that.
I like Will Ferrell.
John C. Reilly.
Who is John C. Reilly? What's he in?
John C. Reilly is in every Will Ferrell movie as a sidekick.
He's Wreck-It Ralph.
Ooh, Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah.
Yeah. Shake and bake. Okay. So I guess if y'all are okay with that, we'll move on from that.
I like
Backups,
I like
Michael Cera as Panic, and the dude from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him, Kowalski. He could be
Dan
a good
Fogler.
Pain. Yeah. The only reason I said that is because I saw a clip of him on Broadway in a spelling bee musical called The Great American Spelling Bee, and the word that he spelled was lugubriousness. And he kind of sounds like him, so I was like, "Oh, that's I'm writing that down." So, do y'all have any suggestions for Meg?
Well, yeah, that was one that I noticed you didn't have.
That's
one
a big
for,
one.
I don't know.
Rosie O'Donnell. It would just be
and
like
she was
the
on
opposite,
Home on the
Range.
And Tarzan.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't her in Home on the Range. You know what? I shouldn't hate on Home on the Range. I never watched it.
It's a good one, though, kind of.
Oh, is it a top tier?
I mean, it's not a P tier.
Didn't I think that was in one of the videos I watched, and there was like a utter chaos was
an utter chaos.
Like you spelled UDDER was one of the on the movie poster or something like that was.
Oh, the tagline.
Yeah.
Utter chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have one for Meg right now. But she's got to be a sly, cunning individual.
Okay,
and it can't be Zendaya.
I asked ChatGPT who would play Meg in a live-action Hercules, and it's actually pulling some rumor and industry speculation right now.
Oh.
Top 2, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa
and Ariana Grande from
course,
Fortnite.
Ariana Grande. Of course.
But
of course. I've seen other people speculate. The girl from Knives Out, Ana de Armas, she could be good.
Okay.
But I don't know. She's not really that. From what I've seen, she's not.
That's not like the personality I've seen her.
Personality, yeah.
But
it's
called acting, I guess. You know,
it is called acting. I did also see Bill Hader as Hades, which could be a move, but I like yours better for sure. Dax Flay.
No, I like Bill Hader better.
What about who's the
Bill Hader would be great.
Mm-hmm.
He's the llama.
David Spade.
David Spade.
David Spade. That's what I was thinking of.
There's only one movie from all.
I'm just trying to scoop from. This is the bottom of the barrel. My knowledge of actors. So
okay. Where can we put David Spade? He can be the Hermes guy.
Oh yeah. That's perfect.
He would be Hermes.
Yeah. That would be perfect.
Yep. Which that guy looked just like his. They modeled that guy after, like he had the same glasses as, the Paul Late Show guy. What's his name?
Paul Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer.
It seemed like he was supposed to be like John Lennon or something, like Beatles.
He had the same
style.
kind of glasses.
Yeah. So he was like the band leader on like the Late Show with David Letterman back in the day. I feel like that's like a reference that a lot of people just like wouldn't get these days, or like, who is this guy?
It needs to be a current. He needs to be a current one. So maybe not David Spade would be that person. So who could it be? That's current?
Fred Armisen then.
Fred Armisen could be. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we'll keep.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much wrapped on that casting. Still looking out for Meg as an option, and she's a pretty important character. But we'll do some callbacks. We'll see.
Let us know
if you guys have any suggestions. Put it in the comments
after you subscribe.
Yes. Okay.
Hit that thumbs up.
We didn't really talk about music because we kind of tangented into that.
Yeah.
So let's go back to music.
Okay.
Zero to Hero isn't even the best
just
song,
like
but that's just what I thought of. Zero to Hero.
That's the first one I think of, at least like as far as like titles of songs.
I Can Go the Distance. What are you talking about?
That is
the
I think
biggest I Want song of all time. I feel like.
I think that might be my favorite song, and I always wish there was more to it, because I was listening to the soundtrack like all day today when I was at work, and there's not a whole lot of singing in it. Actually, there's a lot of, because it's during a montage, right? So you're like seeing what's going on with him and his family, and I always just wish that there was more song there, but there's not.
Well, let me put you on to the YouTube video from BYU Vocal Point, the acapella music video of that song, and it is so good. It is so good. It has like an All-American Boys Choir and everything. I'll send it to you.
Nice. Perfect.
And that it'll ruin the rest. I mean, it sounds like the song's already ruined, but it will ruin this song in the movie for you because it's so choppy. But
all right, I did. At the end of the movie, during the credits, they have Michael Bolton singing. I think, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Michael Bolton. And it was even bigger and grander in that version than it was in the movie. But at the beginning, it goes da na na na, but then there's this like, boom, and and then it does it again, and there's another big boom. And in the Michael Bolton version, it's very big and swelling, and it sounds good. I like that.
Michael Bolton.
I don't think of myself as somebody who really listens to or likes particularly gospel music, but I like every single song in this movie. I mean, all of them. They're not all gospel music, but all the ones that the what are they
Gospel
called?
Truth.
The Gospel Truth. The Muses.
Yeah,
Muses.
The Muses. Yeah, everything they sing is just great. Oh yeah, we need a bunch of people.
This one.
The Chanterlines from That Thing You Do.
They're gonna be the what?
The Chanterlines from That Thing You Do. Done.
No.
What is that?
Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, SZA, and Lizzo.
Which line does Lizzo get to say?
She can choose.
The Hercules line, right?
Oh, okay.
Hercules. Yeah. That would be that is a powerhouse lineup. Let me tell you what. Okay.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah, I was more than I remembered. The music made the movie for me because it
moved the movie too. It with every transition going back. That was
exactly
because it was kind of a weirdly paced movie, and I think connecting it by the narrator being the Muses singing really helped a lot.
I mean, as far as the actual myth and story of Hercules goes, I was surprised because I wanted to go look it up a little bit about it and see, kind of compare it to the movie. And I watched a couple of videos of comparing it and stuff. And I was not surprised that it was very different from the actual story. I figured that was the way most Disney movies go that are based on stories. But I was kind of surprised about how stuff was so opposite. For example, Hera, who is, I didn't know her name until I watched it again, was Zeus's wife. She is Zeus's wife in the Greek mythology, but she's not Hercules' mother in Greek mythology. Anyway, Hera in the real story hated Hercules, or at least strongly disliked him, because obviously that's how it would go if your husband had a kid with somebody else. And so the snakes that Pain and Panic turned into to go and kill Hercules when he was a baby, that is part of the story. But in the real story, Hera actually sent the snakes to go kill Hercules. And he did the same thing. He strangled him and killed him and stuff, like in the movie. So it's like the opposite. Like in the movie, it's his mother, and then in the real story, she hated him. She didn't. She was actually the one who was making all of the problems for him because she was a god, and she was making all the problems for him that he was running into on Earth. That some of which were in the movie Hercules, the actual or the one we watched. But that was.
I guess they kind of wanted to add some wholesomeness at some point into it because if it's a kids show or kids movie, because all of Greek mythology is full of just like the nastiest stories ever, and there's not good people. Not good gods. They're all kind of evil. But
for sure. And actually, Hera. So Meg was a person in the story.
Okay.
She was Hercules' wife, but Hercules killed her in the story and his whole family. But it was because Hera Hera made him go crazy somehow, and when he was crazy in his crazy state, he accidentally killed his family and Meg, and then the whole thing about the 12 labors, which is a big part of the Hercules myth. A big part of basically that the 12 labors he had to do were because he killed his family, and but it wasn't really 100% his fault because it was Hera who was driving him insane, so he would do that. And then the 12 labors, a lot of the 12 labors were things that he fought in the cartoon movie, in the Disney movie.
Yeah.
The Hydra, that big pig, the yeah. But bunch of stuff. Those were all Minotaur. Yeah. Those are all things. So weird.
Such
like,
a messy
same characters.
Story.
Yeah, same character. A lot of the same characters, but just totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the actual story, I like the movie better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing with 101 Dalmatians. There wasn't actually 101 of them.
How many were there?
I don't know. I didn't count.
Oh, I thought about 101 Dalmatians the other day when I was watching one of these YouTube videos. Was Cruella de Vil's name is Devil?
Devil.
Yeah,
I did.
Cruel Devil.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh yeah, Cruel Devil. I didn't get that. That was not one of the movies I had on VHS, so I didn't watch that very much. But yeah, I didn't get that.
Was there any cinematic eats in this movie? I wanted to drink that potion. Anything that's
Hercules?
Like neon pink. Hercules, yeah. That's a good one.
Hercules. That looked great.
That's the one.
That did, for sure.
Maybe a cloud.
And get this. I'm going to stop talking about these videos after this, but somebody
he's obsessed.
In one of these videos said there's a lot of what are like references to, what is it called? What kind of reference am I thinking of? To the culture, whatever,
culture?
What's going on. Yeah. Pop culture references, right? There's a bunch of those that didn't age well, and they had the clip of Hercules on there. Like, how does there's Gatorade is always going to be a thing. It's always it's still great. Like everybody knows about Gatorade right now. So how is that not? How did that not age well? Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Air Herc.
Did you have a problem with Aphrodite's Secret?
Oh, that was another TV show one.
Was that? I don't remember.
Was that in the TV show?
The first episode was like everybody as a teenager getting their new jobs, and like they had to be assigned.
Oh man!
And one person was a receptionist. Hercules was the Euro stand, the hero stand, and one other guy got Aphrodite's Secret, and he was like, "I'm not mad about that." It's a Disney Channel show. It's so funny.
I actually do feel like this one specifically, like I did watch that show somehow, even though we didn't have cable. And so I feel like a lot of my memories are like, I can't distinguish the movie from the show sometimes, but I just like have memories of things from the show. And I think it was in Hercules somewhere, but it's not.
It's about the same.
But, yeah.
It's all good. All right. Okay, I'll just say the prop for me would be the prop of the week, prop of the movie would probably be the pottery with all the muses etched onto it. That's it for me, at least.
I was thinking like the medallion that they gave him, but then I was like, that's kind of clothing, sort of. Yeah, he turns it into like a,
fair,
into like a belt buckle or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Other than that, I would say the lightning bolt that he holds. But
I mean, this can't be it, but I would mention it because I considered it when I was thinking about this in preparation for this podcast. Was the eyeball from the ladies from the because I always think about not always when I think about this kind of thing, when I'm into doing a podcast, I think about the eye and how it's slimy and how he pulls the hair off it before he gives it. Hades pulls the hair off the eyeball before he gives it back to them. Yes. And says, "My fate is in your lovely hands," and then they got warts and hair all over their hands.
I would count that. I think
an eyeball,
maybe.
It was a big part of the movie.
Closer to a character.
It was but they used it as a prop.
They used it as a prop, and that's why we're gonna consider that the prop of the movie is the eyeball.
And fun fact that I learned: the fates in real mythology, the fates it was inaccurate. There was another group of women who shared an eyeball. Another 3 women who shared. It was not the fates; it was somebody else. Either way, they also shared one tooth.
Oh,
okay.
So there you go. They shared an eyeball and a tooth.
How did they do any chewing? You need at least 2, right?
You
to
would
mash
think
it.
So.
Y'all are on applesauce today. Man, good character design. Good animation right there. I like that. Okay, well, any other final notes? I had one thing about the music. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That the score sounds very similar to the Newsies score. If you've seen that one with Christian Bale in the 90s.
I've actually not watched that movie.
Oh, really? That's pretty good. But the same guy, Alan Menken, did the music for that, so I guess that makes sense. So, but yeah, final notes, Jonathan?
The only other thing I was thinking of was I feel like Pegasus was a character I forgot about, but I was I kind of I liked that character, underrated kind of sidekick, and I can definitely see kids would have wanted to buy a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Of
He's
Pegasus
Bullseye from Toy Story.
Yeah. I'm a fan. Made from the clouds.
Made from the clouds.
Two Pegasus notes that you just reminded me of. One is, he made him out of the clouds, and I just thought, what a jarring experience that it must have been for Pegasus to be created, and immediately a baby just smashes his face against his head.
Yeah.
You just came into existence and you're getting smoked.
Whenever you get born at the hospital, the doctor's got to spank your butt. So
it's true.
It's just how the world works.
Yeah. Although I don't know if this is, maybe I'm the weird one, but I've had 3 children and the doctor did not spank any of them. I was
must have just been our doctor.
I got the wrong doctor, maybe. I don't know, but
I've held that grudge for 28 years. I think that's an insurance provider issue. You need to take that up with. Yeah. Just call the number on the card.
We didn't get the first spank. Come on.
Aged out thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Or at least it's only in the movies. I don't remember getting spanked.
Yeah.
So
me neither. The other Pegasus thing was when you said Aphrodite's Secret and saying this is a Disney movie. What are we doing? Referencing that. What about when Pain and Panic were that flirty, seducing other kind of flying horse to draw him into that room to tie him up, whatever.
Yep.
That seemed very sensual.
Dude, this movie was full of that stuff, though.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Dark, disturbing, and sinful.
Yep.
Flat out. I wouldn't show this to my kids. Just kidding.
Well, they're already polygamists. Nope, not polygamists. Not multiple wives, multiple gods. What is that?
Polyamorous? No.
Polytheistic.
Polytheistic. That's it. They're already
Polyamorous
that.
is basically okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so polygamy and
Polytheism.
polyamory, kind of the same thing. Yeah, polytheists. They're already polytheists, which is already.
Is it Polly Pocket or no?
Polly want a cracker? Yeah.
Good riff, guys. Good riff.
Yeah, that's
all right.
That was worth it right there.
To close out, we have our letterbox ratings. So, let's just go around in the circle and just say what our letterbox rating. 1 out of 5 stars. No. 1
That's yours?
to 5 stars. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you the scale in case you forgot.
Good.
Okay. Who's going first? Are we going sundial wise or counter sundial wise?
Let's go guest first.
Okay.
Okay, I've been waiting for this. On my other podcast, I always kind of didn't think about this. But until we were recording, I've thought about this.
Okay.
And it's 4.5.
Okay.
4.5. Even though I would like.
Why'd you knock at the half star?
Well, because
the sinful nature of it all.
Yeah, it was the polygamy for sure. It brought it down.
I think it's called Polynesian sauce.
No. I mean, again, I just feel like I have to be realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really, really liked it and really enjoyed watching it again. But I mean, it can't be perfect, right? I don't know.
No, it's not. It's definitely not a perfect movie.
It was probably it was the YouTubers rubbing off on me. So maybe I should change it to 5.
Nah.
No. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm sticking to my guns with 4.5.
Okay.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I really like the movie. The music is really good. The soundtrack. I can definitely see like this would really work well as a musical too, if they did this. So
yeah, I think so.
I might even go see it now.
It would be a really good stage show because there's lots of different big creatures and darkness and lights and stuff. And
having said that, I wouldn't put it at the top tier of like Disney films, but I do enjoy it. But I think I'm gonna go 3.5 on this one out of 5.
Ooh,
a little bit
that's
lower.
Rough.
For some reason, this one has never resonated with me as much as some of the other ones. But I'm gonna go 3.5. Maybe because the Fates scared me as a kid. I don't know.
Yeah,
it just freaked me out. How about you, Jeremy?
Your opinion.
I thought I was gonna go the lowest, but I'm tying with you. I'm going 3.5. Unfortunately for you, Kaleb. I just don't think it's the best of the Disney movies. And I think it's a long watch and it's paced really weird for me to be able to pay attention, and it's also kind of creepy. But overall, the character design was my favorite part, and the music was my second favorite part. So that gets a star at least. And then so I don't know.
I loved rewatching it.
Yeah, it was a great rewatch. I just it wasn't my favorite rewatch.
A lot of people said that it was like you said, weird paced and just a bunch of random stuff. Like they couldn't tell where they were going with it. Like what was the actual story? What was the point of everything? It was like multiple stories all put together. And I was like, that sounds kind of like me when I'm trying to do work and stuff. So I think that's why I liked it.
You resonate.
That's probably why I liked it.
There you go.
Well, that gives us an aggregate score of 11.5 out of 15.
Out of 15.
So dividing by 3, we have an Inside Quotes collective score average of 3.83.
I like that.
Stars.
I like that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. So that's that.
Well, Kaleb, thanks for being on the show again. Appreciate
Thanks
your
for having
support of
me.
the show and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Been listening for a long time. Well, everybody, thanks for listening to this episode of Inside Quotes. Thanks again to Caleb. Thanks again to Jeremy. Thank you for I got
being a
distracted by your
staple.
sign. 0 to euro, man. I really want a euro right now, actually.
I know. They're good.
I think we should go get that.
Okay.
But our show art was done by Bryce Bridgman. You can follow him on Groovy Bridge on Instagram. And you can follow us on Instagram at Inside Quotes Cast.
Yes,
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you leave a 5-star review, we'll give you a gift card to Aphrodite's Secret.
Ooh.
I have to buy that. I don't know.
Lugubrious.
I can't go in that store.
How lugubrious of you. The lugubrious line.
We'll see you next time on Inside Quotes.
See ya.